Good evening. How are we doing? I'm a little underprepared today. I get you in the right areas. So yesterday, oh, you are really bright today, still, aren't you? Let's change that for you now. The music will be coming on, but we are going to do something slightly different with the music today. There we go. That's better. Where are we? There we go. DCMA free music. So it'll be playing in the background. This is stuff that's meant to work. I know, shit. So this is the... Ooh, let's get you a bit of a zoomed in one. I know. I'm gonna miss that, Matthews. At least we'll always have our song together. What was I gonna say? Yes, so this is the power sword that I ended up doing. This side, not as good, but, you know, we'll get there. And, you know, I'm very happy with it. I got some tips from Preacher. Thank you, Johnny. We need to finish off doing the shield, because that's only been blocked in. Oh, I see. Oh, thanks, Johnny. We've got this here as well, so we've still got this to do. The Necron with the fading glow. We've still got to clean up all of this. We've still got to do this bit. We've still got to wash that as well. We've still got to layer that up with white. Thank you, Johnny. And, oh Jesus. We've still got to do the scroll for the shield, which was chosen by viewers as well. I did line it out with green. I even remembered to bring some tea. No, this is the base that comes with the shield captain. It is all part of one kit. Nothing here is custom. It is all as is. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to just move all of this over here. We do, however, need to quickly do that. And then we'll move this over here. Oh, no, oh, Jesus. Oh, God, it's all going wrong already. There we go. Then we'll just move this. Yeah. Cool. So, now, not to worry. Not to worry at all. Not to worry at all. Underpreparedness is my game, and the peckish box is my name. I was really, really naughty last night. I was so tired. I just went straight to bed. I didn't even bother washing my brush. So I need to sort that out. So for those of you that don't know, the Dark Angels are a legion. Ugh, let's get rid of this horrendous looking... Ugh, nasty. The Dark Angels are a legion within the 40k universe, and 30k of course. Jensen, how the devil are you this evening? It's wonderful to see you. So I've just given myself a new sheet of the wet parts. You know what? I've got a feeling like today is going to be one of those messy days, so I think I'm going to put a glove on just in case. Jensen is good. Jensen talks about himself or herself in the third person, or themselves, whatever your chosen pronouns are. Yes, I am doing well, thank you. I noticed there's another DCMA horrendous shitstorm. Welcome back, Johnny. And we are now having to really think about the music that we're listening to. I am currently using a free trial from Epidemic Sound, which apparently own all of their own music. And as long as you are signed up to them, it should be fine. Because you have to add in all of your channels and everything. So I've added everything in. So hopefully that would work nicely. What am I doing with my life? I'm doing greens because it's Dark Angels. That's what I'm doing. So let's get these Dark Angel greens sorted. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. You painted all your Necrons? Oh, lovely. If you want to stick them all up in the Discord, you can use this here. I wonder what happens if I was to do that here. No. Okay, that still just does it. It's like because you got nothing to paint till Christmas. Oh, dude. That sucks. I do, however, know exactly how you feel. Not right now, because I've got a stupid amount of things to paint. Plus the commission that I'm doing. But I do understand. Now, what I need to do is bones. That's what I need to do. I need to do bones. So I need the Shabti bone. I need Seraphim sepia. That's Reichland flesh shade. I don't need that. That's Agrax Earthshade. There we go. Seraphim sepia. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of a trial today. Believe it or not, we're also streaming to YouTube. I know. It's strange, isn't it? However, we're giving it a try, and if it works and it's fine, we'll continue. If it doesn't work and we'll get, we just won't do it again. Oh. I will read that message later. Betrayer, I'm not betraying. I'm not leaving you. Don't worry. I'm still here. I'm just branching out a bit. That's all. After finding out that Twitch have basically said, we're not really, we don't really care if you guys get the strikes or anything. We're just going to keep on doing what we're doing as long as we've told you that's all that we need to do. And the only protection we can offer for you is what's the word? The only protection we can offer you was hello, Soul. How are we doing? Pleasure to see you. Your own little sound there as you came in. Just waiting for dinner. Lovely. What? Wait, hold on a minute. Are you one of these weirdos that eats super late? Or is it just it happens to be late this time round? Because, tell you what, I really don't like eating late at all. An early dinner, get everything squared away. I got the rest of the evening to do whatever I want. And I know what you're thinking. I think you're thinking, Fox, what the hell are you jabbering on about? This is nothing to do with what you were talking about just before. I know. The reason is because I can't remember. 7:30 is not too late. That's fair enough. Hey, Fish, how we doing? Fish was very kind to help me with one of my STL problems I was having. So once the what's it called? Once I finish the stream today, we will be kicking off a print and leaving that to run overnight. I'm still very, very pleased that I actually invested in the 3D printers, or printer, should I say. Jensen, what is it that you want to happen on a Wednesday? Why is it that you want Wednesday? I mean, I am also excited for Wednesdays because Wednesday is my D&D day, so that's good for me. All Twitch really need to do is split up the upstream the audio track the videos to the mic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, completely. And that would basically... Yep, exactly. So I'm now using royalty-free music, which again, I mean, I technically should be using anyway because we're not paying to broadcast, and broadcasting licenses are different, otherwise radio licenses would be different, and all of the shit that goes on there, and advertising laws, how to make the money, and but in essence, Twitch makes little to no money for Amazon. Amazon don't care because it's just something that they bought to try and make more money, but it's not a huge money maker for them. So if things get shut down, then they're just like, okay, cool, that was nice. We'll leave it to YouTube, who have already sorted all of that out. Yeah, I mean, that's a very easy solution. A very easy solution. But again, it would mean they would just have to spend more money on getting their stuff developed, I guess, and they're just not going to do that. So you'd be interested. I have started a free trial with Epidemic Sound, and they're the people that you're listening to at the moment. They own all of their own music. You link their channels to their systems, and then they don't, and they won't scrub your channels for any DCMA bans or anything like that. So yeah, that may help. Yeah. They're like a tenner a month, so it is kind of... I'm an idiot. I literally just put that. Such a moron. Yeah. I don't know if they were any cheaper before, but they are... So far, music's pretty good. Can't complain too much. And yeah, I realise he's still got white outlines. They will be painted green again. Hey, Spud. It's always interesting to see. In fact, now that I've got that up, I should be also naughtily doing it to Facebook at the same time. Don't even know if that one's working. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't understand the whole Facebook stuff because I haven't looked into it yet. But anyway, that's not the problem. Not something I'll be doing now. So yeah, very happy with the password that I did yesterday. Hoping that we can make some good progress on the rest of the things that we did. Why, oh why, have you just increased that bloody thing again? You're not even on auto. Come on. I need to get a proper camera. There we go. I'm very happy with how that came out. Very happy. Had some feedback that I need to get a white line all the way down the center line. So that I think is going to be my next. Ugh, it's annoying. I hate it. So yeah, we're going to get that done. Oh, and for those of you that don't know, Zoe has a Patreon. So yeah, go and check that out because you can get loads of cool stuff like lessons. Which is what I do, by the way. Freaking awesome. And a load of other stuff. Yeah. If anybody sees Gilliam414, please tell him to contact me or her to contact me. Because they won they won one of the giveaways last night. They weren't in the channel. They're not part of my Discord. So, you know, we'll end up redrawing if I can't get hold of them. You need more stickers. I need to order some stickers. I have no stickers. And I know I should have stickers because they're like everybody likes stickers. No, not me, Johnny. Jesus, no, God no. Not unless you want. This is how you take paint out of a paint pot. Now, am I going to regret using this paint as opposed to the white scar paint? Right. Can you see? There you go. Check out Solway Studios for that kind of thing. Whoop. I think I want to use a small brush. Yeah, stickers, Breaker. I would definitely need to get some of those. Right, where's my small brush? Is it here? Ah, dude, well, at least you are protected. Being somebody that suffers from asthma, I can get mine for free, as opposed to having to pay for them, or at least I can claim the value of mine back from work. Also being a frontline worker. No worries. Now, you know what? I'm just going to go with what I did yesterday because I can confirm that I did that.
It is the Bane Blade!
Hello, Lost. How the devil are you this evening? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. As a very smart man once said, multiple times on TV. Oh, Jesus. Alright, you can see it's in focus. Right? Filthy copyright-free music. I am already enjoying this. Right. I'm getting the smallest brush. I'm doing it with that one because that was the only one I seem to be able to do it with.
Oh, I like a good rim job. Oh yeah.
Thank you for that. Hey, Glassman. It's
Get in that hole.
I'm trying. It's definitely going. Fortunately, Glassman, there are no more song requests. They're gone. Oh, well, it's not amazing, but what's that song? Yeah, PewDiePie also earns a shit ton of money, and his dad also earns a shit ton of money as well. PewDiePie's also on YouTube as well. Not Twitch, and Twitch is the reason why we've had to remove the song requests, because Twitch is Twitch. In fact, Glassman, if you want a good read, go and check that out. Twitch DCMA problems. Right, let's have a look. And weapon completed. So if anybody wants to share anything that they're working on, that they have worked on, please feel free, drop it into the Discord, whipped and completed, and we'll have a butchers. D for Delta, CMA. DCMA. Oh shit, you know what I was meant to be painting today? Bloody lost DMCA. There you go. Totally not a dyslexic moment just then. Okay, so that's those. So does that sit there? Yeah, I guess it does. Okay, so greens. Small rush is this one. The MCA, YMCA, PCMA, PMC, AB7, HYQ. So wait, you were going to say what you wanted to, you're thinking about doing for our lesson? Well, that obviously needs to be mixed with this, with the darker colour first. Lines. Oh man, lines. That's what I want to hear. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. And good evening, Jet. How are you this fine day? Not everything can be a fun day, right? So wait, in that case, do you want me to get another one of the blade guys primed, built and primed, or at least like sub-assembled? Just the sword. Okay, cool. I've been painting all day, apart from getting white paint. No. Yeah, I'm doing well. Something old with angles. Just for you, Johnny. Just the tip. There's a command in the sounds if you do exclamation mark sounds, which does indeed say just the tip. Or moisten the tip at least. Trust me, your girlfriend will appreciate it. Do I a sacrificial rhino? Do I have something old? Well, the thing is, I've only kind of been painting for. I've only been doing this for a year and a half.
Wow.
Wow. Thank you for that. Oh, that's also another thing. Do I have anything old that I can sacrifice?
It is the Bane Blade!
Thank you, Lost. Hey, Gregor. How you doing? Sorry, you know what? I've been paying so much attention to Twitch chat, didn't even see the YouTube chat kick off. How you doing? Yeah, I've only been painting a year and a half, so I'm not entirely sure if I've got anything sacrificial lamb-esque. I've got like I've got a box of I've got like bits of the Titanicus weapons that I didn't use. That counts for anything. Okay, not a problem. I mean, I'm sure I can find a vehicle of some sort that's got lots of straight lines. I mean, I've still got that that main tank that I haven't really painted yet. Still just sitting there, primed, not doing anything. Needs more darker. Hey, run, hello. To be honest, I've literally not set anything up for the YouTube stuff at all. Just give me 2 secs. I don't know if there are any mods that are aware of my my YouTube presence, but I do have universal branding. There you go. That's the YouTube one. If you prefer the YouTubes. So I know that the Dark Angels are like a dark green and like lead beltry, dark silver gunmetal colour. But I'm going to try and push the envelope, as it were, and give them a bit more of a jet. I suppose now I'm going to have to link up some YouTube stuff as well, because I have no YouTube notifications. Alright, no worries. But if I push these up too high, I'm just worried that they're going to end up being. So that's a lady fox I hear. Hello. You alright? Do I want tea? Yes, please. Sorry? Oh, I went down to them. It's alright, we're good. Got the mug, but it's all good. Sorry. Completely distracted. Totally my fault. So what I'm thinking about is if I try and glaze on colours and have only the darkest green showing at the very base or even in the darkest shadow areas and glaze up from there, then it may make my painting look better than it actually is. Ah, Jet, you're too kind. Thank you so much. You, sir, are a gentleman and a squire. I suppose this now means I'm gonna have to start putting some YouTube videos up as well. Even though this very day yesterday, the darkest green from the darkest timeline. Yeah, definitely. Just imagine that there's a timeline with me as with a moustache. Okay, 2 secs. There's an evil fox, an evil Mrs. Fox. Both have moustaches.
Moustache?
Every evil person has a moustache. That is the law. Then how do people know if you're evil or not? You can have an eye patch, but you'll be evil. I have bright coloured hair. That doesn't make you evil.
Can I have like great hair then? That's how you'll notice I'm evil.
Sorry?
Um,
Yeah. Okay, dead straight hair because your hair's never straight. Is that what you're saying? Mrs. Fox, I love you, honey. Now, all I want to do, Solway, is go and watch Community again. So thank you for that. Oh, excuse me. No, my wife did not like the idea of having a moustache. Do you ever paint a model and go, ah, yeah, now I've done all of that, I'm fine?
Are you sure about that?
It doesn't have Bluetooth, but it has a Bluetooth. No, it has Blacktooth. Ash is just a hobo. As you can tell, she's not in the room. Definitely through me. I kind of almost want to do some OSL from the sword as well. Also, what colour do you think I should have the behind the Aquila on the shoulder pad? Lost, if you say pink, I'm going to ignore you. Hey, Aaron. Other than the basing stuff, are there other bits coming before you start resetting? Aaron, I believe you said you had the brass rod and the smoke bottom wolf stuff. So I don't think so. But I will be sending your stuff off hopefully Thursday morning. Oh, in that case, then we're good. Red, so you think that the left-hand side with a shield would be this colour? Thank you very much, Aaron. No climbing today. And then this side would be... Because thing is, I don't know Dark Angel lore, so I don't know if you're trolling me or if that's actually useful information. And that's the problem. Oh, you just thought it looks good? Okay, alright. I'll give the red a try. Ah, lame. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, at least it means that I get the pleasure of your company. So for those of you that don't know, Aaron is another miniature painter who for some reason doesn't stream. I wish he would. He is an incredibly talented painter. In fact, so much so, I would like him to put in a link for his what's it called? Abaddon. I also know him in real life as well. Ooh, Matthews, did you do this? You already did it for him. Thank you. You sir, so it's too kind. Look at that. It's so cool. Look at that. 258 people have seen this and liked it. Dude, you need to get on the streaming shit. Yeah. The non-metallic metals, the highlighting, the eye looks amazing. The OSL on the skin and the skull. I see what you mean now when you're saying about the segments and shapes and things of the swords. The Smurf helmet, because, fuck the Smurfs. Even just the back of the cloth just looks, amazing. Right, Jet. And there's me sitting with my I'm learning how to glaze. Thanks, Penny. You're very kind. I do like this tape of series.
Who is that?
Who's what? That's Aaron's Abaddon.
No. Okay.
I am doing amazing.
Why?
Because whilst it takes a lot longer to do, it looks really nice.
Hi, Matty.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do in my rush to get everything sorted?
Tell me you love me.
I love you, but no. Got to draw the winner of the Instagram thing.
No.
The person who's going to get the Bulbasaur. So there you go. We'll keep it open. Aaron barely has any time to paint his own. The thing is that if you were painting that slowly, it wouldn't matter because the outcome is plenty good enough. Hi.
Hi.
You are giving off a lot of heat.
I know. My body doesn't know if it's hot or cold.
Hot at the moment.
Don't be.
So is it because you're giving all the heat away?
Probably.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I can feel you radiating. Jet, thank you so much for the host mood.
Hey, darling.
They want me to move now that you're here.
Why?
Because you're more interesting.
Oh, no, really not. I mean, unless they want a whole stream where I talk about God.
Oh god, that is literally my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare, not theirs.
Do the same thing, guys. Let's face it, you don't really have much of a
No, I don't think so. But the sex of the viewer doesn't really matter to me.
It should be.
No, it doesn't. Which is lucky, eh? What? Broccoli? See, to me, broccoli means something completely different.
Yeah, I just think of it as the vegetable. I know there's a joke in there somewhere, which is why I'm not quite sure.
Oh no, broccoli was the code word that me and Ben used to use for playing Rocket League back in the day. Back when we used to live in Eastbourne.
Who?
Ben. Well, I don't want to say his surname, but Portsmouth Ben.
Oh.
Was it?
Ben and
Well, no, because then that, like...
hydrate, you can't drink boiling tea though.
Oh, okay, fine. This is hot tea.
Sip it. Sip.
Hot tea, thank you. I do like broccoli though.
I like the tree part. I don't like the trunk.
You mean the leaf part of it?
Just give me the bushy.
Thank you, love, for continually adding innuendos.
What I do.
Return of the Mac.
Once again.
Return of the Mac.
I don't know. But...
Oh my god.
Ow.
Oh my goodness. Oh my damn.
Damn, damn.
Oh my goodness. They're going ham.
We're weird.
So I may have been rewatching. Oh shit, you know what I'm done.
What?
I'll switch back to this. Let's do it on YouTube too.
I know you are. You're live on Facebook as well.
Am I?
Well, that's what my phone said.
Oh, cool.
It's like about dadding.
Yeah. My father gave me a legion, but they're full of bad guys. I blame Daddy. I'm trying to think of like a Jerry Springer title. No?
No, that's not a Jerry Springer title.
Okay. I mean, I haven't really ever watched a full episode of Jerry Springer, so...
No, like a title from a Jerry Springer show would be something like, my father gave me a legion, now I'm in love with my sister or something. That's what the title would be.
I mean, that's how about my father gave me a legion, but now I'm in love with a Xeno enemy. Because, you know...
Oh, now I'm pregnant because you...
Now I'm pregnant with the Xeno baby. Now I'm pregnant with a Chaos baby.
So it's long completely.
Well, possibly. I mean, I haven't had any like Facebook people comment on here because this tells me like there's a picture there that says, and these have all been Twitch comments other than when Jet went across and when Gregor went over. But like,
Funny enough, now there's a picture of your dog.
now
But
like Facebook people. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so I can see like the live stuff as well. Well, I've just loaded up the Facebook stream, so although the Facebook stream looks like arse, it is not as good.
no, it's not. It's not.
Not at all. But hey, I'm not that fussed at all. Not that fussed.
I mean, it's not like people on Facebook are going to be watching this.
I mean, even if they were, even if they weren't, it doesn't matter. Point is, we're getting out there.
Yeah.
I mean, how many streams did I have before anybody came over to my channel on Twitch as well? I think I was streaming for a good like 2 or 3 months before anybody started actually properly coming into the channel regularly.
Oh, I need to go and do the washing.
Okay.
You're not meant to say okay, you're meant to distract me and keep me here. I don't have to do it.
But then I'll have to do it. I don't want to do it.
Do it. And do it.
Good sound it for me.
How long is it going to take for the video to release?
It's been dispatched. Speaking of which, those of you that are interested, I've got my my merch store up now. So I'll go and check
I
that
think
out.
your next video t-shirt should be
What's that?
something to the effect of, I asked for Mrs. Fox's opinion. I cried. Mrs. Fox broke me. We won just me.
I asked to get roasted and then I cried. We have in Poland a shitty newspaper with stupid article titles, i.e. his mother. Oh, he attacked his mother with black pudding.
To be honest, not the worst thing. I mean, I quite like pudding.
I love black pudding.
It depends, like, because sometimes it can be really disappointing. I don't know what it is about it.
Just overcooked.
Oh.
It's shit if it's overcooked.
Nope, just nope. You're not a black pudding fan.
Xenos.
Dino.
Thank you. Thought you were cool, man.
I mean, what's the fry up without any black pudding? Shit fry.
It's disgusting as bad, Jim. Jesus. Thanks, Jim.
Gin is bad. I agree.
Jim's lovely.
Gin is horrible.
Bitter like my heart.
It's hot.
Alright, it's bitter like my soul. I appreciate that this is probably... No, Johnny, gin is not a chicken.
Oh yes, you spelled it. Look at that. Even when I'm like 60, I don't think I'm gonna like gin. Still think I'm gonna be like a teenager drinking like a amount of beer.
I mean, Tesserino's nice with cherryade. Cranberry juice, yes. Next title. I cannot sleep because...
Steady! Steady!
Like, we have crazy headlines here, like about the woman who eats sponges or something.
Oh god, that was so stupid. Such a non-news day.
Fell through the ceiling. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, so in February, this badger made headlines because it fell through this chain of drugstore. I guess that's what they are.
Well, if you say what the name of the store is, I'll tell you.
Superdrug.
Yes. Drug and convenience store.
Yeah, but it's quite an American term. So I was good. But yeah, he fell through the roof, and then that was in February. This week, he's made headlines again because the shopping centre that the store was in have now decided that they're going to put a plaque outside the store to honour the badger, and they've renamed that section of the shopping centre Badger Street for him.
Hey Moo!
And there was a public vote on what to name the badger, and they called him Baffle. So Baffle the badger now has a plaque.
Baffle, what a shit name. Moo has asked you a question, Bobs.
I tried to give him a weapon, but he always moves out of the way before I can do it, and then he grabs my hands.
Don't do it now, because you'll just end up getting stabbed by the end of a paintbrush. I will paint your glasses, woman.
Have any other like animal news? Be recovering it completely.
Thanks, Moo. What do you think about the power sword?
Nice. Do you like the colours?
Thank you very much.
You take one.
You did, honey.
Fox asked me what glue to use, and I told him. He showed me a picture of what he wanted it to look like, and I picked the colours from the picture, and I got it.
It was the very first time I tried doing any power sword stuff. And I've been told that that is non-metallic metal. So that was my very first attempt at non-metallic metal.
It's because of smelly feet.
Instead of just asking her to shower more, killed because of smelly feet.
Hey, what do you think, Dave?
True.
That's you, his sexuality.
Yes, I did. I'll do it again.
You assumed that he killed his partner. He could have killed his sibling or his parent.
True.
Right, I'm gonna go and do the washing up and drink my tea.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Laters. So, non-metallic metal on all the trim? Not quite, no. Or are you talking about on the one you're doing for me? The thing is, if you save up 150k of channel points, and you do that, you would be well deserved to do that because you would have to have watched a shit ton of hours. Aaron, if you want to go into if you want to go into that much depth doing my guy, then for sure I'm never going to say no to that because your stuff is awesome. Me, on the other hand, I think I'm just going to glaze in highlights. So how do we feel about the music tonight?
Orcs!
Oh wow, that's how you feel about the music, just orcs. Toilet roll. Toilet roll killed their friendship. That's got to be some sort of student thing. Like, you know, where they argue over who needs to buy the toilet roll on what week and whatever. Well, yeah, 100, 150k is a little higher than is a little higher. I mean, Jake, what do you want now? Just curiously. Found an odd playlist. 70s and 80s Japanese soul. Wow. No worries, mate. Thanks for the alert. I'm gonna say I'm probably not gonna play that live. So now I've kind of got like the base idea of the color that I want. $3K or more a week. You reckon it's going to be $3K a week? I mean, I'm going to have to say
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Well, I stream 3 days a week. And so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And it's only a total of what, maybe 16 hours? Grand total? Sorry. You again, didn't I? Really? Wow, 2K per stream. Not enough. I mean, 2K out of it. Hey, Tash. Thank you for the lurk, my love. You know, But I put it up there in case anybody does manage to do it. You do it, more power to you, my friend. More power to you. You'll be the first person to have done it. It's there to be used. It's there to be abused. Channel points. Yeah. There you go. He's looking more green now, but like more, I suppose, less salamandery. Really still. yeah. You can take another one of the firsts. Unfortunately, my friend, you won't get on the founders list. However, you may get some other firsts. So, I don't know if you've heard, but Twitch has kind of been invaded by the noise, as a good friend of mine put it. There was a potential presidential elected candidate, I believe, or US representative candidate, or something like that, by the name of AOC. And part of her campaign was streaming Among Us on Twitch. That's it. Twitch is done. And I reckon that was probably one of the reasons why we're now having all the RIAA issues. Trying to smooth out the colour of that leg. It's still looking a bit patchy. The RIAA are the people who are doing all of the people who submit the DMCA bans or requests. Yeah, they're the ones who are like, well, this shouldn't be playing. This shouldn't be playing. They're the ones who get the feds in, say, right, this person needs a lawsuit. This person needs a lawsuit because you're not paying royalties or you're breaking broadcasting laws. I mean, Moo, correct me if I am wrong. I don't know if it was before the stream or not, but my timeline is not great, so I don't know if that was first. You may well be very right. Oh, it was. Okay, cool. Yeah, but the thing is that they don't actually have to send out the DCMA or DMCA DCMA strikes. They don't have to send out those letters. They can just slap you with a lawsuit. That's just a courtesy. There's no legal binding for it, as far as I'm aware. Chat. You, sir, you make me giggle. I like you. You can stay. So painting this has made me realise I quite enjoy painting green. So thematically, one of the things that I wanted to ask the guys in the know Girls in the know, of course. People in the know, should I say. Who were each legion based on? I mean, obviously, Space Wolves are Vikings. The White Scars are the Mongols. No worries, mate. No worries. Yeah, I really enjoy painting green. It's probably, in terms of painting, it's probably one of my favorite colors to paint. Ultramarines, the Romans, yeah, I reckon so as well. The Dark Angels all have very Old Testament-y names, but I don't know if that's true that it would be Dark Angels inspired. I mean, Old Testament inspired even. In terms of the painting green, I guess it's because I really like scale 75, and that's I have the most amount of greens in those shades, I guess. King Arthur for the Dark Angels. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes kind of sense, I suppose, with the Luther. So where would Koroks and the Raven Guard sit? I mean, obviously it's very there's a lot of Edgar Allan Poe. Ultramarines are Romans, Wolves are Vikings, Dark Angels, generic medieval, Knighthood, Black Templars are Crusaders, Minotaurs are Spartans. Ah, I never thought about the Native Americans for the Raven Guard. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense with like the Horus Heresy stuff that I've read, the way he acts and the way he speaks. I mean, obviously, there's as I was saying, there's a lot of Edgar Allan Poe based stuff. As the last thing he says before he jumps into the warp is "Nevermore." Jesus. Like, could you be any more on the nose? Luther is basically Mordred, and the line is the future king. Yeah, Sleeping Tony did. Yeah. No, they are not emo. It's just the bloody white skin. So are the blood angels vampires? Because of their bloodlust. Oh, I didn't know that. If you happen to know where that is, I would like to read that. Yeah, Space 5 vampires. Okay, so who else have we got that's the loyalist side of things? Imperial Fists. Who are they? Minions. Then it goes almost Catholic further. Yeah, that is very true. Yeah. Catholic space vampires, maybe? Perfect. Alright, give me 2 minutes. Let me just finish the paint that's on my brush. And we'll go and have a quick Discord-a-rooney. Glad I haven't painted the gun and holster yet. Oh, it's looking quite nice. Quite like that. Okay, let's have a look. Not having a lot of colours is not necessarily a bad thing, because it can force you to mix. But these are looking pretty nice, dude. Yeah, they're not bad. They're definitely not bad. I would say thin your paint down a smidge. And it'll definitely help you, because then it means that, you know, like, you'd be able to cover that up, or just painting around here would start to get a little bit easier. But I like the fact that you've tried doing the rivets as well. Yeah, good job, man. Keep at it. Definitely see where you're going with it. But yeah. Nice work. Boom, boom. Right, so we're now going to go with the next shade, and this is just the green itself. No worries. It looks good. It genuinely looks good. I can see where you're going with it. I like the fact that you've tried to do like the paint being worn off and chipped and battle damaged already. It looks good. I can totally see where you're going with it. It's nergly. It's great. You know, keep practicing. Right. Now the colour of this paint is called Slimer Green. Oh, look who's back. Hey, Aaron. You've got a new Nurgle fan, Aaron. Let me just get the picture back up for you. There you go. A new Nurgling. What, this one? He's yeah, he's alright. I accidentally broke the head off it, so he's kind of having to stay where he is now instead of being taken apart. Yeah, I thought you'd appreciate seeing some more Death Guard. Thank you very much. It will definitely get painted more soon. So now we're just gonna paint in roughly the same area, but we're gonna do maybe like 50%, 75% of the area that we painted before with the next colour up. And we're kind of trying to simulate the light coming from the top down, because I'm a basic bitch and I can't be bothered to try and create shadows and all of the fun stuff yet. Just want to practice one thing at a time. You're resisting the urge to get a Mortarian as a Christmas gift yourself. I mean, I don't know how much he is, but I know if anyone's going to do him justice, you will.
Moisten the tip.
All right. Thank you, Boyga. I'm moistening my tip. Yeah. Now, when it comes to mixing of paints, I am not the person to ask, because I am one of these super lazy people that just went out and bought the exact coloured paints that I needed. Because most of the time when I was doing particular styles, I wasn't just doing one model. I needed consistently the same colour. Instead of creating a recipe for myself, working out exactly what the reissues were, I was super lazy and just went out and bought them instead. So I was great. Well, I know as long as the paint company doesn't change the recipe, I'll know that it's pretty good so far. Or at least that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. There you go, Jack. Listen to Aaron and make sure you give him a follow as well on Instagram. How you doing, Boyga? You missed the very last day of song requests yesterday, sorry. So hopefully he looks... Hey, Angels! Thank you so much for the boost. How you doing? No worries. Enjoy, and I'll get you your winnings very soon. Have I got any mods in the chat? Gonna say maybe not. There you go. We'll just actually. There we go. Two awesome streamers. Highly recommend them both. Very entertaining. One of them has a puppy cam. The other one has the largest wealth of knowledge known to man when it comes to dirt, grime, weathering, model building. Is just insane. Oh, God's sake, bloody auto just kicked in again. The Duke of Dirt, Bob Rust himself. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. You'll see Subway's logo appear every so often in the bottom of my stream. That's how you know it's going to be a good watch. Also, I think there's weekly beer stuff going on. Is that still happening? I don't know. I need to vicariously live through your taste buds being pretty much teetotal these days. I drink the non-alcoholic stuff or the low-alcohol stuff. Teetotal not by choice, just because of medical. Beer of the week on Saturdays. There you go, everybody. Even better. So we're not even clashing on those days. You can vicariously get your beer updates. Wants to try, wants to miss. I still need to get some of that exhaust manifold. That is the stuff I need to get. Vallejo's metal colour? Probably some of my favourite stuff. I did used to have a bit of white aluminium, but I have no idea where that pot's gone. Like it's just disappeared. I think the head needs a bit more of a highlight. Obviously, being the highest point, it's going to be the most illuminated. I need a dark color, I think. Hey, Angelo, how are we doing? The song theme today is DMCA free. I'm not going to get in trouble with the federal government of the United States. Music. How you doing, Angelo? We need to do the Anne shout out. So even though I've got all of these lovely bright colours coming in, just want to make sure that we've got the flat areas covered, because you just never know. I need to go back and fix that helmet, because that is not a pretty helmet. I've drank half the cup. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm painting the old Dark Angel. Finished off the Power Sword last night that I showed you. It's still too bloody bright. So I just kind of added up that white line, which I'm not very happy with, but you know, we'll get there. To give you a more idea of how the green is looking, kind of sitting about there. But I've had half the cup. So I gotta admit, he is looking like a very bright Dark Angel. So we are going to take some of my darkest green and we're going to turn it into a bit of a wash. Try and bring everything together a bit. Ooh! You know, I think what would be better is I have an even darker green which we could use, which is almost a wash in itself. Now the question is, do I still have... Right, that's Lamia medium. Contrast medium, here we go. So I have Dark Angel's green contrast, which is pretty much the perfect colour that I want. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take contrast medium, which is the medium that this is in, thin it down more and more and more, past the whole glaze to make it into a wash. And then hopefully use that green to use as a wash. No worries. It doesn't smell as bad as I thought it would. Right, because I've not mixed these two together before, what I'm doing is I've got some on the brush, and then I put that to the side, and then I just keep dipping into the... Like literally, I've got some here, and then I just keep dipping it in until I get the right consistency that I want. So the reason why I'm using the medium as opposed to water is because it's kind of a bit different to the paint, as it kind of reacts weirdly with water. Like it breaks down really quickly when you add water to it, whereas this medium is meant to stop it from splitting. I think I still need to add a bit more. I put too much of the green paint on the... Just flicking that everywhere now. There we go. So that's now the consistency that I want. Oh, don't put it in the tea, you silly fox. Right, going back to, let's do the larger brush. And let's try it on a small area to see what it's like. Also, I've just realised that I didn't even put on the next stage of highlights onto this part anyway, so we'd need to come back and do extra highlights on that, so there's no point in using that piece that I've just painted. In fact, the only piece that I've done the extra highlights on is the main body. So I suppose it's probably a good idea if we just use this bit. And the idea is just to knock back a little bit of that lime greeniness. And hopefully sit in those recesses a little bit. Trying to make sure I don't flood the area. By doing that, you're just gonna end up having a lot of pooling and then tide marks, and then that's the last thing that you want. So using the same principle of just, bringing the brush to the areas that you want the darkest. So starting at the edge, then bringing into those recesses. Definitely toning it down a bit, which is nice. From the Bright Angels chat. Yeah, alright. I'm darkening him down. No worries, chat. I don't want him to look like a salamander. Because he's not a salamander. He's a Dark Angels. He's a Dark Angels lad. He just likes his bright colours. Totally just had deja vu about doing this and talking about Dark Angels and Bright Angels. That was really bizarre. And there you have it. No worries. I should definitely do that more often. Changing water. But I'm just so lazy. Nearly done in.
Steady!
Sorry.
Steady!
nearly done in bringing this very bright green down to a more acceptable green. Make sure I'm not pooling and don't have tide marks. There we go. So he's now not as bright, but still has got those variations in, which still looks nice. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. So we'll go back in. We'll start glazing these highlights back in, and then we'll knock them back down the stage. Huge lag. Oh no. You know what, Jet? Sometimes it does. Sometimes when I'm super concentrating, it scares the shit out of me. But that is exactly the reason why I want it. So if I'm not paying attention, I need you guys to tell me. Obviously not right now, because I'm getting a load of stuff. Do you still have a lot of lag? Like, are you sorted again? Are we good? Do I need to table flip?
I like a good rim job. Oh yeah.
Classic preacher. Now these arms and what have you are pretty quick to highlight up because there's such a small amount of green in them. "40-second lag." I was going to say, it looks like it's a lot less on my screen. I can add a chart. I can add the chart so you can see how long the to and from is, if you want. But it does look like there's not that much lag. So give the old stream a refresh first, and then let me know if you still have it. Oh, is it the lag from the commands? That could be a chatbot issue. There we go, it's better. Now you can see what I'm actually doing. So that would cast a shadow, so you wouldn't be able to see that much.
It is the Bane Blade!
Fuck me, that looks like it just, like, straight away happened as soon as I saw it, so... I wouldn't say that there's a specific lag on that. Maybe it's just the time it takes to send.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Thank you very much for the follow. Hello. I'm just trying to work out how to pronounce your name. Rychik? Is that good? Is that a good attempt? Oh. Now, I'm not going to guess from which country, but that's about as cultured as this British guy gets. How are you? How was your evening, afternoon, day gone? Feel free to tell us. These are not salamanders. This is a raven guard that I have painted up too bright, so we're going to be knocking him down. This, yeah. Oh, polish, nice. Half my family are from Poland. Not that I ever actually got to meet them or anything, but they were around that area. Krakow. So yeah, basically what I did was... Yeah, it was lovely, thank you. Yeah. What I did was I got really excited because I really like painting green. Painted it up far too bright and then... Yeah, exactly. Then realised that I painted them up too much. Did a power sword for the first time. So that went nicely. For some reason the brightness keeps screwing around.
Code yellow. Philanthropist detected.
Thank you.
Baby gifted a tier 1 sub to Johnny too. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you so much. That was incredibly generous of you. Yeah, so this is the thing. If you've got any... And you absolute legend, thank you so much for that gifted sub. You really didn't have to, but it's very, very, very much appreciated. Oh yeah, share those panties, because everybody likes the K-pop panties. So bizarre. Right, I'm going to call you Ryan if that's all right. If you have any Instagram links or any socials or anything that you wanna share. Oh yeah, I mean it's pretty bizarre. Enjoy the emotes that you get choice to use. They are panties. They are K-pop panties. I don't know if they are panties or not, but they just look like panties. Thanks, Jet. That's very kind of you. Very kind indeed. Right. What are we doing? What am I doing? I am washing down, making them turn back into. Oh, it's supposed to be a K-pop banner. I see. Yeah, it doesn't look that cool, does it? I need to wash these things back down again because I've made them too bright. So what I've done is I've been using some Scale 75 paints. I've been painting them up. And now we're using a thinned down contrast paint as a wash because I don't have the right green wash that I want. So we're using the Dark Angels wash and a couple of coats depending on how bright it is to knock it down back into that correct shade of green. But hopefully, because we're doing it after we've highlighted everything gets knocked back at the same rate, which means there still should be that differentiation between the light and the dark. That is the hope anyway. Oh god, yeah. So there was a point when one of my longest standing viewers watches, who's also one of the mods, was in here. And he basically spent like 110k's worth of channel points. And then everybody else was in on it as well, and I just went, whoop, okay. So like I had to lose my glasses, they were banning words in real life, I was having to like had a 5-minute timer going. And yeah, it was nuts. And finally, we did a hot jelly bean eating competition thing. Oh, it's too much. I sent some to Matty's. He hasn't been brave enough to eat any yet, but apparently his flatmate has, which makes me very, very happy. Yeah, I'm sure you had great fun there, Lost. We used to do song requests, unfortunately, but we don't do them anymore. But I am really enjoying the music that we have going today, which is good. It's a good sign. Now the question is, do we need to knock this down another layer? I think we do. How would I paint orcs? I can show you exactly how I paint orcs. If I can find the pieces. Right, so that is not his head.
That's a good rim job.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
Take the hat off. So I bought myself a Napoli orc, which is probably one of my favourite models. Just for like non-GW models. So that's what he looks like. So he's almost had everything painted. So what I do is I prime in black, and then I go in with a riff green and just cover the whole thing, so that black is now a super dark green. Thank you very much. And then I go in with 3 different greens. I take green skin, I then take Slimer green, and then Goblin Flesh as my top highlight, and then paint those depending on where it looks like I should paint those areas. Now, one of the things that I did was I stuck the model together with blue tack first, and then at this angle, a fish creature. Thank you. You're very kind.
Bongo's out. Bongo.
Welcome back, Tash. So the inside of the lips was that was an off-ready pink colour. Let me find that for you. Is it this one? No, that's a metallic colour. This one. There we go. So, because at this angle I sprayed white down, so it meant that the head, all of this area got caught with white. I was quite able to bring the areas of the skin up. So that, if you're aware, is called a zenithal highlight. Now when I was doing that, I didn't have I had the hat stuck on, but I didn't have the body on. So the body was a separate spray because there's the shirt in itself is separate. So then I had the ability to be able to say, okay, well that's the view that the top light is going to get. And then I went in with something called Orcish Dermis, which is a pinky colour. And then just gave it a couple of layers of the inside of the lip and just very carefully ran that around. And that's it.
Steady! Steady!
Easy now. But yeah, that is how I painted my Napoleon Orc in that sense. Haven't done the shoulder bits yet, haven't done the plume or the badge. Not overly fussed, really. This was more of a shading exercise for busts that I really...
Virtually everything else is off, including my clothes.
Including your clothes. Naughty, naughty. In fact, so much so that it's probably a good idea to take the blue tack off. It's that. That's what I need. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. This, in fact, if you wanted to buy this and do it yourself, this is on sale on Wayland Games. And you can use !Wayland, and by using that link, that will take you to a will take you to the shop, and it will allow me to get a small kickback. So yeah, it basically says, "No, I've found you from here." Obviously, if you want to buy it. And that is essentially how I do. Hey, no worries. Thank you very much for stopping, and thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Have a wonderful evening. But yeah, for those of you that are still here, that is essentially how I do my orcs. Obviously, if I was doing a large amount of them. Jet, you're going to be here a while. So Mrs. Fox has my birthday list for next year for this year, because we are each notoriously difficult to buy for each other. We make lists of the things that we want, and I have this really bad habit of buying everything for myself. Like, I have the money, I will buy it. I don't really do savings very well. It's just what I do. It's how I was like, well, you know, you've earned the money. As long as you've got all the bills covered, then it doesn't really matter. I didn't really have the concept of saving money. So I've always been in that habit, which is terrible. Don't ever do that. But now I have to stop myself from buying anything just in case. So I put it on the list and I know that I'm not allowed to buy anything. So no more paints, no more lids, no more paintbrushes. Nothing. It's tough. Because I really want to buy some more paints. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm such a hoarder when it comes to those paints. No more reward points. I can see you getting that for Christmas. Hey, that's fine. So I'm not sure, like, what I would do if somebody actually redeemed that. If that would be the end of the stream for the night, or if I would come back after a little break, or I don't know. I guess it's like that's it. Like, you've earned the points, you've saved them up, and that's it. That's the end of the stream. I have a scarily large amount of commission pieces coming in soon.
Bids received.
Oh!
Thank you very much.
Ah, lost. Thanks, dude. Oh. Some of them got in the jar, so that's always nice. Thank you so much for the 15 biddies. Just to let you know, you should be able to have a text-to-speak option. So whilst you're doing that, you can also have something read out. So all you need to do is put the bits in and then press, before you press enter, you just start typing stuff. Just come back in like 20 or 30 minutes. Oh, that you know what? I think that would almost be worse. I think I'd rather just, at that point, just take the rest of the stream off. You know, considering this is the MCA free, I'm really quite pleased with it. Do I think it's worth £10 a month to have this music playlist and all of the others in there? I mean, to guarantee not getting an insta-gid ban on Twitch, it's kind of nice. So you can see just by 150k just to restart the stream. So you can see just by adding that wash in, has really knocked back those colours. It's like a really nice dark green. No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. Hate face paint. I hate everything to do with paint in that kind of sense. I can't stand face paint. Most paints I'm allergic to anyway. So as a kid, I was never allowed to have my face painted. Otherwise, it would be a trip to hospital. A lot of makeup I can't use. So like when I was doing all of my drama stuff, they're like, "Well, we've got to put makeup on you because you're gonna get whited out by all of the lights." I'm like, "That's fine, but you've got to use specific stuff. Otherwise, I'm just gonna come out all blotchy and red." Did they listen? No. Did I come out all blotchy and red? Yes. Yes, I did. Did I have to use antihistamine cream for the next week? Yes, I did. Was I very happy with them? No, I wasn't. Fox was not a happy fox. Sorry, very nearly said bunny there, but that wouldn't make any sense. Oh, now that's a tempting redemption to put up there. I'd have to ask her first. What do you mean, what? I'm not shouting down to you. I will definitely broach the question, that's for sure. There we go, that's looking pretty cool. Quite pleased with that. Don't really need to bother with that at the moment. Oh, the hand! Hand on the tip! Look, I forgot to do this bloody thing. Oh dear. Yeah, I can almost guarantee that will be a no for permanent markers. What's that? Is that? That sleeve? Where is it on the end of? Oh no, it's parchment. Okay, so I still need to Xandri dust that thing as well. Lame. There I was thinking, I was doing well, I hadn't forgotten anything. Got it all sorted, I got it all under control, but nope, still one thing that I managed to forget. Oh god, no. I definitely don't want that to happen. I mean, my wife's never been one for physical attacks. Mainly because I'm a hell of a lot stronger than him. Like, she'll try and rugby tackle me to the bed. Doesn't work. So I just sit there and watch her struggle. Annoyingly enough, I have to go through every stage with this hand now. We have to watch it dry, wait for it to sort itself out, and then go back in again. Because it's an arse. No, it is to keep it clean. Like, the smallest amount of paints that I can have on my thumb and on my hand is okay. It's just generally like my face and my torso that I have the allergic reactions to. Same with things like penicillin. Can't have penicillin either. That just makes me come up in rashes. So yeah, if ever I need anything, don't ever give me penicillin. That was kind of on cam, right? Sorry. Come on, phone. How many brushes do I use? I will tell you in just 2 seconds. Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. I was just making sure that my work wasn't trying to get a hold of me. Right, so my main brush that I do a lot of my work with is a. Can you read that? Yeah, there we go. DaVinci Maestro. And this is like my main workhorse. My slightly smaller brush is the Element Games Character, which is the one that I'm using at the moment. Which is like a cheaper brush. And then I've got like a shade brush, which is a Citadel shade brush that I was gifted. I also have a set of makeup brushes for dry brushing. These are really good for dry brushing. Really, really good. Highly recommend getting just like a cheap set on Amazon or something. Paint ranges, I use I use Citadel. I use Master Series Painter, Vallejo, Gale Color. Oh, excuse me. Scale 75, even. Said Vallejo. P3. Army Painter. Ammo by MiG. I think that's everything that I use at the moment. Oh, and life color as well. Yeah, so I'm a bit of a paint hoarder. I absolutely love having a variety of different paints to be able to do different things. But I do have to say that my absolute favourite by far is Scale 75. They're my favourite range because the fantasy and game sets are quite thin. So they do. Oh, I need to go to bed earlier. Are quite thin, so you don't really need to spend too much time thinning them. Especially if you have a wet palette. Especially if you have a wet palette. In fact, none of these greens that I used, unless I was mixing two together, had any water added to them. Didn't need at all. I have also asked for my birthday for a set of Raphael 8404 brushes. And those are ones that have been recommended. Yeah, it's my birthday in 3 weeks and a day tomorrow. So I've asked Mrs. Fox for some brushes and a load of other things on the list so that I don't know what she gets me. I am a November baby. I've asked for a set of brushes and some like panel liner brushes and a load of other stuff like that. Also, hey Ange, I didn't realise you were still here. So that's a nice surprise. When would you like to do that multi-stream, eh? Because I tell you what, when you asked that, made my day. Next Saturday. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything next Saturday. Honey, are we doing anything next Saturday? I've been asked to do a multi-stream. I have to ask my social calendar. Oh yeah. Like, I don't want to accidentally like get in the way of any plans that Mrs. Fox had for us. No, not this Saturday coming, the Saturday after. It's a date. But yeah, let me know times. Send me a DM on the old Discord and let me know. Well up for that. You can set a topic and we can do whatever you want. But yeah, I always make sure that I ask Mrs. Fox because I have this habit of double booking myself in for things. And she's very good at keeping track of what I've booked us in for. Like, oh, it's, to go and see some friends, or something that I haven't put in the calendar that really should have put in the calendar. So we have a shared Google Calendar. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, it literally made my day when you asked that. So thank you for that. Jet, you have two Citadel brushes. One is base so small, and the other one is an artificer layer. Oh, you always. Well, thank you for the alert. Size extra small, and I have no idea what an e-boot brush is, but that sounds interesting. I have no idea. Do I want to do anything else with that? No. Do I want to change up the colours completely and do some basing? Sure. Let's do some basing. Right, now where was that lovely grey that we had? That's gunmetal. Why is it that I always see them, but now whenever I want them back, it's a brown. It's a sandy grey, which may work. Every no, that's plastic putty. That's not going to do any good. What is that? Green? Don't need that. Okay, that may work. There it is. That's the grey I want. This is probably one of my favourite greys. It is literally called neutral grey. I do. Thank you so much for the thank you for the host. I appreciate it, my dude. The cheap but good brushes. Oh, cool. Well, I mean, if you like using them, then by all means, keep using what you like. I don't know if I'm just using the brush slightly wrong, looking after it in the right way. As much as the Maestro is nice, it just doesn't quite have the points that I want for it. 6 brushes for £6. Oh yeah. I had a set of those. I'm kind of getting bored of baking paints on stream. The army painter brushes, interesting. I've never gone for an army painter brush because I always worry that those triangles, I'm going to want to spin the brush around, and those triangles just get in the way. However, I am almost certain that that is never going to be an issue, ever. But because I thought of that one potential, I'm just like, okay, not going to do that then. It's good for cardio, yeah. Good for cardio in this arm only. Yeah. There you go. Switched hands. Oh, good. I keep getting you coming up. There you go. Tossed off the imaginary giants enough, I think. So, let's just go back to here and we'll turn the exposure down again. because I want to show you my wet palette. So yeah, that's that's all of the mess that I make on there. This is what I wanted to show you. Ignore this color. These are the grays that I'm going with. So you can see like the random color of grays the random selection of grays that I have. So this is my favorite one. This is called neutral gray. The others are a bit sloppier, and you can see that that's already mixed in. That's a brown, there's a sandy gray, and that's a proper gray. So we're gonna go back up there. What are you linking to me? The Atelieri 00, yeah. I have seen that. I have seen that before. The only issue that I'm worried about with those Atelieri 00s is that that body is not big enough, and I'm going to have the same problem that I have with this brush. Let's get the focus in. There you go, and you can see that there's a bit of paint on the end. Need to give that a soapy wash. But you can see the end. There's like the length is not very good. Like, there's no body to the brush, so the paint just dries up super quick. So that's not what I want. I want something with a good long point like that, a bigger body. Right, how is that in focus now? I've pretty much gone. Right, so we're going to take the darkest colour first, which is the muddy grey. So this is quite a brown grey. And for this, yeah, we're just gonna slap all over the main stones and the ground. But this is what the most the stones are going to be covered with. Thank you. The glow from the Necron is super easy to do. It's just thinning the paint down. Thinning the paint down, letting it run into the cracks, and just repeating the process with a couple of different gradients. That's it. This is the base that comes with the shield guard in the Indomitus box set. I don't know if they come with them as individual items, but this was like the pre-made base for the shield captain himself. Hello, Wanda Cotton Fluff. How the devil are we this evening? Sorry, the shield captain. apart from your co-op in the evening being under attack. What do you mean? As in the core, as in your models, or you're actually a military man? You got war debt and reft 2 structures. Oh, right, on Eve. Okay, I see. I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Funnily enough, I only ever played the free weekend once on Eve, maybe 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Between then, I had no idea what I was doing. Nobody was willing to help. The tutorial was terrible at best. And yeah, I had absolutely no idea. I was like, oh, this is a shame, because I thought this was going to be a fun game, but yeah, no, I did not have fun playing that weekend. So I was just like, oh, no, I'm done. Yeah, it's a brutal learning curve, and a lot of the people that are heavily invested in it are massive fans of spreadsheets. And if I'm playing a game, the last thing I want is to have to mess around with spreadsheets. I do that for work, fixing other people's mistakes. As in, I work in IT support. And I bloody hate spreadsheets. Come on, can you update your program once in a blue moon? Right, okay, so we've got a nice sort of sandy, rocky colour at the moment. That's our mid. Now we'll go in with the darker grey. But what we're going to do is we're going to mix the darker and the mid together to make a warm grey. Yes, that would be lovely. Had I known about you X amount of years ago, I'd probably still be playing and not streaming. And instead of focusing on the all of the sand, we're just focusing on the rocks now, as we want to give the rocks a different colour. So how you started testing paints now? You base coat in the back of a spoon and then paint on that. Fair enough. I use used up sprues. So if I cut something up, I'll save all the sprues. I'll prime the sprues and then use those. That's an old-fashioned method, really? Ah, nice. I really would very much like to get my hands on some color shift paints, but they're just a little too situational for me to justify spending. Cool, right, so we've got the two slightly different tones. Then we'll go in with that darkest colour. You can't recommend it unless... Well, I do have an airbrush, if that helps. And then what we're going to do is, to help vary the colour, we're going to, whilst it's still a bit damp, just colour in the top of it grey. Yeah, I've heard good things about the Green Stuff World ones. The Turbo Dork, are they ones that do? Can't remember. If anyone does exclamation mark preacher right now, that sound would fit in quite well. Yeah, Turbo Dog. Yeah, those ones. Hey, Brush Bear UK, how you doing?
Oh, I like a good rim job.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. So we've got essentially the yellow dust of that original colour showing through around all the areas that aren't solid. And then we have this grey, almost like off-flake colour. So you can see it brings... Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm enjoying this evening. It's chilled. We're chatting about brushes and paints, which doesn't normally happen here, to be honest. Normally we're just talking shit. Shooting the shit. Shooting the shit through the wind, or whatever the saying is. Oh, have you got a picture of the other one? Because I am not aware of what that one looks like. So now I'm just taking the neutral grey. Oh yeah, not the oleander. Sorry, the Jane's Art? Yeah, Jane's Art. I don't think I know of her at all. And then what we're going to do is with this, we're just going to pick out one side of the rocks. And then just go around. And then once we've got this grey in, hold on just 2 tickies, thank you very much. We'll then go back to the original grey that we started with, that dark grey. And then we'll mix some of those two in to make this nice blendy colour. To blend in the two together. The idea was just to kind of hopefully give it a bit of a slight slaty texture to it. Because you never see like uniformity within this. So it's just nice to have that variation. We go back to the original colour. You're layering up those thin layers that are already down. Once it dries, and it brings out a nice very texture. Sorry, I've completely neglected you guys.
Steady! Steady!
Right, let's go back. There's the Zan. Oh, hell. Oh, that would be fun. Okay, so you're just talking about that. Yeah. Okay, cool. But yeah, that Zal looked really, really fun to paint. Nice Eldar piece there. Space Elves or Age of Sigmar, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, good, thank you, Glassman. We have brought down the green quite a bit. So he now no longer looks like too much of a salamander. He can actually pass for a Dark Angel. I think we'll give him one more pass. Hey, thank you for the extra stats. That's all I'm saying. Most appreciated. So yeah, we're going to go back. We're going to wash him down one more time just to really emphasize those shadows with the Dark Angels, the thinned down Dark Angels contrast paint that we used. But this is just a proof that the Dark Angels, the contrast paints are not bad used in the right way. They are a tool, not a fix-all. Just like an airbrush is a tool that helps this is not a quick fix. They have their place. Oh, that's all. Let's use this bit over here. Hey, Aaron. Dude, come on, look. You're literally watching me prove a point. They were marketed completely wrong. That is the main problem. They were marketed as this new fix the model painters to get quick stuff done nicely. And that's the problem, because they weren't done nicely. They have their place. And they, oh Jesus, and they can make some really nice waffles. It's you just gotta thin them down. And don't use water, use their medium. Because they have a habit of splitting in water. I don't know what the medium is. If you find out what the medium is, then you can obviously find a cheaper way of thinning them down. There we go. That's the main guy done. Interesting. Okay. So it's definitely a delicate piece then. Commander Cotton Fluff. Is what you're saying? That done. I won't forget to do the shield, do not worry. Just making sure I do the arms first. You think you'll paint the rose part before building it and then paint the whole with an airbrush? Yeah, I mean, why not, eh? Like, I still think there's massive value in learning the traditional ways of painting. But there's also the good thing about being able to have another tool in the repertoire. Yeah, that's right. I said the word repertoire. With no incredulity. Finishing the tea. Same as the dead guy and the flying throne. Ah, yeah. No, that makes sense. My back just cracks then. Oh, that was not pleasant. Okie dokie. So.
Wow.
Thought you were saving those. Started a new one. You have no idea how it's going to look. Hey, that's fine. Lost, if you've got any pictures, please by all means stick them up. I might just ah, so you were kit bashing as well. Lovely. Man, you guys are talented. I like you lot. You guys are very inspiring. I mean, I had never thought I was going to be able to do a non-metallic metal power sword ever. And I tried it yesterday just because I got inspired to give it a try. And help from you lot, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Turns out I can do power swords. I can't do the lights yet, but again, that's just going to be practice. Oh. I know him, do I? Ooh. Yeah. I feel like I was gonna say I feel like I've seen this one before. Yeah, this is very pretty. I really like this. I really like your spoopy boys. I like that you didn't do them all in one go sleep corporeal thing as well, like I did. You just you changed it up. No, that's really nice. That's really nice. Oh, right, yeah. The Magistrum of Disco Siege, yeah. See, for me, it's really weird to see Zinch here because I know he's a Chaos God, but to me, he's the he's the one that Magnus goes after in 30k in terms of who he follows. Sorry. So we have a Necron with the purple glow standing next to a dark green Dark Angels. Now that I've worked out it's actually meant to be green. Oh, come on, do that. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. I've still got a little bit here. Thank you, Jet. I do underestimate myself. It's been an interesting year and a half of my painting journey. I felt like I was hitting brick walls quite often, but kept coming back. I kept getting pushed by you guys to just try different things, and look, I even did freehand as well for the first time. I never get these on. So whilst I'm doing this, these bloody arms, chuffing terrible. Why don't you guys let me know who you want me to raid? Preferably a miniature painter or an artist. Well, there you go. That's how he looks put together. I am pretty frickin' pleased with how he's looking already. I am quite upset that this is actually going for a giveaway. Ragnar Twitch won this. So I'm kind of disappointed that this is actually going. But, I said it was going to be a giveaway, and he won it. He is a Dark Angels player as well, so it is his. Let's go to do the credits. Unfortunately, it was already won. Raibu. I have not heard of Raibu before, but I'm always up for doing that. New people are good people. No, not stream nobles. End credits. Let's go to the stream ending. We'll roll those credits, and we'll take off the glove. Actually, no, we'll leave the glove on. We've got some printing to do afterwards. Okay. All right. Hold on. We'll go back. I'll do this first. is what you put on the Magister. His head? You put his head on? Oh, okay, cool. You like the beardy man, huh? That is awesome. Yeah. Pretty awesome. I'm very much inspired by your guys' abilities to hit bash. No, I don't blame you. But just to do the quick credits, Lost, thank you so much for the cheers. I don't have any mods in today. Rai, thank you for the follow, and Johnny, thank you for the resub. I suppose it was Ange that was the gifted subber, so thank you, Ange, for that. Well, I'm so sorry, dude. We're just about to go and raid. Unfortunately, I am super freaking tired, and I've already been streaming for like 3 hours already. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I will be back on. Sunday for the weekend wind down, which is just me chilling out, playing on my PlayStation 4, or my friend's PlayStation 4 that he lent me, which is a Final Fantasy 7. We're playing the Final Fantasy 7 remake. So thank you so much for that. Now let's have a look for the person that you wanted me to raid. So raid channel Ryboog. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's go there. See you later, Ange. Thank you so much again. Everybody that is coming over in the raid, please make sure you spam as many of the emotes as possible, especially the panty ones if you have them, because there's nothing better than a panty raid, right? With consenting adults. I love you all, and I'll see you on Sunday. See you later.
Thank you very much for the raid party all night. Welcome everyone. Hello, hello. How you guys doing? Now, let me do the command. And spell peckish. Wow. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Everyone go check out Peckish Fox and drop a little follow. KJ, thank you very much for the follow. Angelo, baby.